Hello guys, and welcome to episode 28 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Clan Skryre, going for world domination. Previously we completed the recruitment of our armies up north, and we're now going to be putting pressure onto the elves on that front. We're also getting closer and closer to attacking Bretonnia, so maybe that will kick off today. We'll have to wait and see. But we do have Transform ready to continue on from the south towards the Elven lands. They've got a couple armies at Hag Hall recruiting, but they're not going to be terribly strong. Let's just go ahead and attack this straight up. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to instead attack the army next to it, because then I get an open field battle on grassland, and that will work a lot better. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's jump on in. That will make my weapon teams way better. Also, we can use this big old cliff to funnel them towards us. The land's not exactly even though, which is a bit of a bummer, but should be okay. I mean, what we can do is actually come as far back as we can, and then kind of spread out from here. We do have reinforcements coming in on our left. I mean, their initial force is quite small, isn't it? So probably best to shoot this way. And then have, I guess, the spearmen targeted by the rattling guns. And we could keep a rattling gun sort of paying attention to that right side. And then we just have most of our troops spread out this way. Yeah, let's do it like this. Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and get the Warp Lock Jezzails in position. Start deployment, start the battle. And the majority of their forces are going to be coming in from the left. We'll focus that. Well, that was a nice miscast there from the High Mage. Good damage. Gavin Slaves. We are going to get hit by that artillery, but we're going to be able to drop the menace below on them pretty shortly. Okay, there we go. And that's going to shut those down. I should probably focus on the High Mage with the Warp Lock Jezzails. One of these forces are currently pushing to the right. Bit annoying, because I've kind of prepared for them to push me on the left side. I'm going to get my assassin over there. Very good by Silver Helms. Let's go for Alistair. We'll do Assassin's Trophy on him. Okay, cool. Legal catapults definitely need to be targeting their range forces here. Okay, good. And also the Orb Lightning cannons blasting through there. This is working out much better actually now. Good. Alright, let's help out here. Gonna move these over to the left. Unfortunately, my assassin's taken a beating. Yeah, let's get into the back of those spearmen. It's good. I did that ability to slow down any melee forces. But it looks like, for the most part, we're fine. Now their archers are getting decimated. I guess if I get behind them with my Warlock Master, that might be fine. Or we could just go straight after the mage. We'll let the assassin keep chasing after those guys. And we can drop a nice warp lightning on top of the spearman. Okay. I'm really going to want to try and do as much damage as we can to these. Don't have too much to chase them with though. I guess we can go for Alistair. Let's just let him get hit by the range forces first. They might do the job. Yeah, okay, they did. Good stuff. Go after that unit of spearmen. Slow him down with that. Good. That's it. Decisive victory. I like it. So yeah, I think attacking outside of the settlement definitely a better idea in this case, because we don't really have enough melee forces to assault the walls very well. This wipes out all of the armies. Well, actually it might not wipe them out.
Black hunger be gone.
But that is a lot of food again. Lovely. Yeah, just push them back actually. Okay, now we can auto-resolve though. Thank you very much. And we'll occupy it straight away. Oh, that's cool. We got another food building here because there's pastures. The extra food generated, growth, and casualty replenishment rate. Very nice.
Clan Skryre.
And we've got Campaigner for the extra campaign map movement range for fighting multiple battles very far away from the capital. Getting a perfect figure there. That's really, really good. It's a lovely, lovely trait to get. Our engineering skill can be maxed out. And our assassin can finish off precise. Took a lot of damage. Not doing too well against Alistair.
Stink of command.
Right, is that everything done then?
Chief Warlock, Ikit
Just going to double check. His transform previously was in ambush stance and I almost didn't notice that I hadn't moved him.
I am Warlord.
Brom is okay unless we want to start the war, but I don't think it's a good idea just yet. We're not going to upgrade Skeggy. We have the rebellions. And that is it. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, big army moving in there. Okay. Not sure if we're going to be able to take that one on with the troops we have. And we don't really have any artillery there, I don't think, like the Blade Claw catapults and the Warp Lightning cannons.
What do you offer? Think
Again, military access is a no-no. Will affect our reliability rating if we break it when we go to war with them. Trace is certainly on their last legs. They were stronger than Eotane, but quickly fell off once we crushed two of their armies. Okay, Oleg, is he going for Tordranel? I guess he is. That's really quite annoying. I don't think we built the wall building there, or like the first part of the wall building. I guess I should really make that a habit, just so smaller armies can't take those elements, but I'm so used to just like bigger armies going for the smaller settlements that are less defended that I tend to just wait till they're level 3 before starting to build walls. I don't know. Thankfully we're not really seeing much of chaos. Connivers. A pathetic mewling cavern of a minion lord has come to you with news that others plot scheme your downfall. This wretch has done well to bring this to your attention. I will reward the craven, of course. -5 loyalty or 1000 treasury. Wow. Gotta be in a bad position to click the wrong button there. A dominating scheme right expires. Okay. And we got a couple of rebellions kicking off. Now, dominating scheme, we can kick that off again. Probably a good idea. The extra food generated per turn, growth, public order. May as well do it off cooldown. Because it really does help us just get the public order maxed out where we can. Where I haven't started to build these, I should probably just cancel them and do them again, so we can take advantage of the minus recruitment cost. I'm not sure it affects us in the same turn though, I think I've mentioned that before. Anyway, over to Ikit Claw. Is he in range to attack the Ziggurat of Dawn? Not quite. Okay, there is a big army here, but it's not very good.
Engineer of Skryre.
Holcess is, of course, continuing round to Tor Ivris. We can start building the walls here and upgrade this big time. Public order is finally good again, thanks to the Confederation penalty disappearing. Alright, time to take out this army of Valmir Talson. Talson. Okay. Great swords, demigryph knights. Pretty good army, but not very big. Not big enough. Gonna grab Menace Below for the Hellstorm rocket battery. Let's jump on in. So I can probably use the Eshin Sorcerer to sort of attack the Demigryph Knights with that sort of arrow ability that they have. Might be worth doing. Good map for us though. We can pretty much start in range. Yeah, it might be worth just staying back a little bit though. I guess I can sort out my army after the start. Let's put these on the flanks actually.
What orders? Quick! March, scurry, dancer! Person, hurry! Onward!
Okay. We're already engaging the war wagons there, and that's actually a good target for the orb lightning cannons. Yeah, we can kill those off. I think they're not coming towards us because they are presuming that they have more artillery than we do, but that is obviously not going to end too well for them. They need to start moving forwards away from those Hellstorm rocket batteries, and then we can just jump on them. Goodbye war wagons. Goodbye Hellstorm rocket battery. I might have been a bit premature with this attack, but there's nothing really helping out the Hellstorm rocket battery right now. Stab them to death. Yeah, nice. Nothing's come back to help. Good. I love the way that my clan rats routed, having routed the Hellstorm rocket battery. It literally routed just because of the handgunners. That is quite spectacular. Okay, so what I was talking about before, I mean, we can certainly do this. And we can also, yeah, use these. Not these, these. And we'll use that on the general, maybe. Wait, did he just... Oh, what a fail. Oh dear, that was a miscast. And the Demogryph Knights really haven't done anything yet. Get some warp stars. Oh, did he miscast again? You're kidding me. Miscast chance is 50%, I guess. Okay, managed to do some damage. Not too much. Those Demogryph Knights got slaughtered. Okay, I do want to use like the Black Whirlwind on them. Because then what I can do is drop a Warp Lightning on them as well. Oh, they just ran away straight away. Oh, well, that's that, I guess. That was anticlimactic. Oh dear. We barely took any damage. They didn't even get close. I know my Skaven slaves took a bit of damage. Just shutting down the Hellstorm rocket battery early really helped us out. Dude, please kill those off. Okay. Loads of traits gained. Nice. I'm going to sort of march out. Probably should have marched back towards Toranlek actually, because we need to defend Tordranel. Tordranel, don't think it's good enough to defend against Oleg. Okay, anyway, transforms moving straight up to Valzanville. Thank you very much, High Elves. We now control both Valzanvilles.
More kills, more power.
Demolish that. And we've defeated Alariel with Transform, which gives us extra public order, wins a magic power reserve, and growth. Nice. Alright, Blastmaster next. The assassin continues to level up. We'll go fleet-footed. Oh yeah, Arcstorm and friends also leveled up.
Knows who his boss is.
Warp Smart, thank you very much.
No malice.
Extra powder, it's good. I need to remember to place him properly.
Is no fool.
Warp Fireball. Cool. Try that out. Brom. I really want to attack Charon, I really do. We can take out the rebellion, that's good. Also got an ambush there. Again, do that for food. These should all be increasing in public order now, that's good. We'll head down to Canellis.
Knows who his boss is.
Blastmaster for him. Actually, is Blastmaster even worth it? We've only got Warlock, Tazales, and Rattling Guns, like 3 of them. And what else could we get with that army? I guess the Storm Vermin upgrades? I don't think they're that good, the Storm Vermin upgrades. Respected and feared, it's weapon strength and melee attack. Yeah, it's not actually that good. And maybe mutagenic elixirs might be quite nice for the Hell Pit Abominations. What I should really do is look at these beforehand. and make armies based on these. So get an army full of rat ogres, hellbent abominations, and plague monks. That sounds pretty cool, actually. But there wouldn't really be much in the way of artillery and ranged units. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just continue with the Blast Master for now. That guy can max out on elusive. I mean, Brom, honestly, we could try and like move deeper towards Caron or something so we can get like an initial strike. Our reliability rating is very high currently. We're not going to attack this turn. I'm going to move him so I don't get the notification. Unassigned skill point for Knife the Dominator. Max out replenish troops, because we're going to need that after taking Shock Tech Mount. Thank you very much. We can immediately upgrade it as well. That's cool. We'll go take the Red Desert Settlement as well. Alright, Federeif. I think it'd be a good idea to have Federeif actually zoom round towards Tordranel. I guess we could go through the Phoenix Gate to get there, maybe? Oh, not the Phoenix Gate, the Unicorn Gate, but that's actually in March. So we'll go through Griffin Gate, that's fine. Alright, Skittis can head over here. Orphanburg's actually worth quite a bit with the gold. Would be a good idea to throw a Under Empire in there. It's only going to take 4 turns until we get the next one because we have the max level building in Skavenblight. It's the Shattered Tower that allows us to do that. Alright, Corporal Ball.
No.
Yeah, not sure he can beat Tyrion. It's like, no. Alright. What are we going to do then? I mean, maybe I could just underway past him.
No stopping me.
Seems like a bad idea. I mean, the only way we're going to defeat Tyrion in Hotek's column right now is by teaming up with Transform. I'm just trying to work out how best to do this. Like, I think I'm just going to go into Twisted Glade because the Clawed Coast should have walls soon. I don't think they're going to move out of Hotek's column. Go for the monoliths if we can take that, because that's a main settlement. Like, I will just move in there and take Hotek's column if they take the monoliths. And usually the AI won't let you do that.
You're in my optics. I say move.
I keep moving across the top here with Balequint.
Magic missile.
Arcstorm can get into the army.
Power enhancers placed.
Cool. And once this loyalty is high enough, we'll get Dredge.
Pestilence comes.
Right, Mormor was gonna go and explore. Actually, I don't know. I mean, we can't set up the Under Empire, can we, with these? I'm not even sure if that's worth having them explore. I guess we could. I might go and have a look over in the Greenskins lands to see what's going on over there. And White Tower of Hoeth or Torfinu first. And then Settlement upgrade. Whitefire Tor, of course. We'll start upgrading Skiggy. Now we're in front of it. And Morph Edge. Just carry on up for now. I might hit Marienburg with it. Marienburg would actually be a really nice target. Yeah, I think Marienburg would be good. Because it would kind of knock them out of the war and also affect Midland. Midland could also be a good shout. We go and throw the plague into Altdorf or something. Because we're going to go through the Bretonnian lands and we just kind of want to screw our our enemies further to the east, because I'm not going to be necessarily focusing on those straight away. We should have really declared before Coron got the allies, but too late now, I guess. We got 3 more warp fuel. I'm tempted to save for more Doom rockets, but at the same time, we could continue to upgrade our Doom wheels. The extra armor for characters on Doom wheel mounts is pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for Warpstone alloys. Extra magic resistance there as well. It's really good against like arrow spells. I was going to say from the Wood Elves, but the Wood Elves are more or less dead. The only Wood Elves left are Laurilon. I think there's also one down south as well, but I'm not sure they're alive. Orion's camp down here.
Harbinger of doom.
Right, is that it? I think it's like Orion, not Orion, because Orion's the guy that lives in Towson. Regardless, I think that's everything. Let's move on to the next turn. Whitefire Tor under attack again. Those guys managed to recruit more troops this time around. Yeah, we might actually lose this battle. We'll try and play it out. I mean, honestly, I could Warpstorm Doomrocket to stop this from happening, but it seems like such a waste. It really does. I think I'd rather lose than waste a Warpstorm Doomrocket on this. Alright. Well, let's spread out a little bit. We'll move back to higher ground. There's no phoenixes. We might be okay. Illyrian Reaver Archers coming forwards first. Gonna let them engage the Skaven Slaves, and then we're gonna run forwards with our Night Runners here. Do plenty of damage. Okay. The Silverhelms will suck. Oh shit, yeah, the Shadow Warriors. Forgot about those. Just move back a bit more.
March, Skryre, yes. Now, ready, now. Council's command. March, Skryre, yes. March, Skryre, yes. Spears.
Keep trying to dodge as much of this as we can. Alright, let's move forwards now. I'm going to engage the melee forces. Force their range forces back. Let's just unleash some clan rats on top of them. Because then we catch a lot of their stuff in melee. That doesn't want to be in melee. I'm going to move these around the flanks. We're going to start focusing down the Silverhelms with the Night Runners. Okay. Gonna want another unit of clan rats soon. Use those to shut down the Lodden Seagull, I think. Stop them from firing. I really need to be targeting the Silverhelms. See, for a moment there was a time where we could have really done a really nice Warpstorm Doom Rocket. I was very tempted, but I just remembered that it's really, really not worth it. We'll kill off the Illyrian Reaver archers. I engage the Silver Helms, it's good.
Out of the shores we come. Die, die! Clan rats! Night banners!
I just got to keep doing as much damage as we can. Let's bring these into melee.
Skrik, skrik! Now, move! We obey! Now, ready now! Murder, kill, kill!
Okay.
Night runners, as master desires. What? We obey. What orders? Quick!
Again, it's really going to come down to
Master Gale!
these Night Runners, I think.
Scurry, yes! Our tail yours! At once! Nash, kill! Hasten, hurry!
The Spearmen are holding too well, unfortunately.
Get to the leap! Attack! Charge! Fight!
And I think the Silver Helms are going to be back.
Scampering! Back underground! Night runners! What? Advance retreat!
Yep, here they come.
On one.
Oh, I'm trying to kill off as many of these as I can before they charge.
Come on!
Okay, good. Right, that's those dead.
Onwards! Night runners! We move!
The last clan rat's gone.
Clan Skryre!
Throw into the back of these Northern Sea Guard. The shields aren't anything to be worried about when
Night runners!
they have their backs to us.
Clementine!
We can use that to kill those off. Probably don't actually want to engage the Shadow Warriors in melee
Fight, attack! Night runners! Guide us, Spawn One!
until they start running away.
Night runners! Spears! Agreed! Yes! Night runners! Clan rats! Not mine!
We've actually run out of ammunition.
Night runners! Them die! Ready? What orders?
Any other units that aren't getting involved? I really need to make sure these guys continue to rout. Okay, good, they're broken.
Tails yours!
Should be able to kill off the Shadow Warriors.
What? Forward,
Is this
we move.
the end? Shouldn't be, surely. Okay, cool. Yeah, we need to charge these Skaven slave spears from all over the place. Keep my guys running about.
Ready. Horned one's wishes. Stab.
Without their leader nearby, they'll probably not last as long.
Retreat. Clan rats. Guide us, Horned one.
Don't think I'll allow my leader to get involved straight away. Is he on a horse? No, he's... Oh yeah, he is. Okay. Well, we'll start coming back towards our main line then.
Clan rats. Good orders.
Okay, now we'll charge in with these guys. To be fair, this formation for them is quite nice. We've got like a nice circle formation going on with those spearmen, hitting them from all directions. Trying my best, but might be better to like back off on one side and then recharge again.
Yes, superior one. Counters come on.
To get the charge bonus in as well.
Yes, master. Retreat.
I don't know if that'll do much damage, but we'll give it a go.
Clan rats.
A lot of these are routing for good, so I'm not sure we have much of a chance here. We'll give it a good go. If we can break these guys, that'd be fantastic. But I'm not going to be able to kill their lord, which is a big problem. Because these guys, they've almost routed. There we go, kill them. Kill the spearman. Okay, good. Now we just got to do enough damage to the Lord. But that's not really happening. He's running them down and they're all running away. We'll keep stabbing at him. It looks like he's trying to get away to like charge into us again. Yeah. As long as we kind of keep him surrounded, we do quite a lot of damage if he keeps trying to do that. You are kidding. Oh my days. What the hell just happened? What? Why do they just all randomly run away? That's so bullshit. Oh, it's so bullshit. I thought I had that. I thought I had that. That's just the balance of power bar being an ass. Oh my days. So close. You just sack it. So rude. Pain in my ass. We definitely have won with a Warp Storm Doom Rocket, but yeah, not worth it at all. Right, that army, we're going to purposely run into that ambush they set up. Ooh, Lord Mazdamundi coming in hot with this other army on his tail. I think we're going to retreat.
Calculated.
We'll get the army of Skeggy back us up as well. Oh yeah, that was a good retreat. Really good retreat. That's going to allow us to isolate both of those armies. Exoatl put themselves in a very bad spot there.
Any warp stone in your boat contraptions?
They would like a non-aggression pact, and they would like loads of money still. They really don't know how to negotiate, do they?
Treaty deal you seek.
No, we don't want a defensive alliance, thank you very much. We could be defensive alliance allies with all of the vampire host factions, but not worth it. I do kind of like how the Pirates of Sartosa and the Dreadfleet and stuff, they don't really expand. They kind of like stay as pirates and they kind of destroy anything that comes close. I kind of like that, but I also don't, because in a lot of ways I feel like there's a lot of restrictive AI programming that we don't really see that kind of prevents certain factions from getting big. And but it'd be really cool, like one day if I was playing like Norska, and then by the time I get down south, like the Dreadfleet's taken over Orthwan or something. Like that would be really cool, but you're probably never going to see it. It's really sad. Obviously, that's unlikely anyway, due to the way that the High Elves are really strong compared to the Dreadfleet, but still. Tor Dranil. Do we want to defend this? I mean, we could do a lot of damage to like the Hellstorm rocket batteries, but honestly I don't really want to play it out. That last one kind of made me forget about wanting to play those. They can take it for the time being, that's okay. Alright, speed things up. Slow them down for the servants to chaos and the puppets of chaos. Okie dokie. Alright, Fader Rafe, a noise problem. We can investigate the box. Investigating the box is a really good idea. Or we can do the extra public to public order. I think we'll investigate the box though. 50% extra research rate is pretty nice to turn off our research. Damage building success. Okay. Go over to Ikit Claw.
Chief Warlock, Ikit.
Time for him to destroy both of these armies. Goodbye. And we'll of course go for Exoatl in the Ziggurat of Dawn.
Exosuit ready.
Okay. So, does this have
This
walls?
arms race,
No, it doesn't.
contest.
This could be a pretty good battle for us then. Yeah. Let's jump on in.
Murder, death,
Actually, before I do that, any need for menace blow? Don't think so.
set suit to war.
They don't have like any
Fight
artillery or
strong.
anything. I don't think the lizardmen can get artillery. And the closest thing they have to artillery, I think, is the salamanders. Unfortunately, those salamanders, they just aren't very strong. They're like a large unit, and you only get one of them, like in each unit, but I just feel like they're not strong enough. I think if you had 2 of them maybe in a unit, or 3 of them in a unit, they'd be like way better. And probably viable, but not at the moment. Salamanders are just kind of shit. Anyway, let's spread out.
Spears.
I might actually leave my Skaven Slave Spears at the front, because every time I leave my Council Guard at the front, they just get annihilated. So I'm not going to bother. I'll just keep these back as well. They have stalks, so they shouldn't be targeted anyway.
Snicked the apprentice.
Move these back. Far enough that we can spread out our warp block to Zales.
What?
Okay.
Rattling gun. Now, ready, now. What? Council's command.
I think that is more or less everything.
Doom will. Council's command.
Move these to the back or to the side. Cool. Off we go. Alright, let's have the warp block to Zales focus on Mazdamundi.
Doom will. Guide us. Blind scabs. We move.
Mazdamundi should be dead soon. Oh, he went invisible. Great. Okay, let's instead target all of these at the Ancient Salamander, take that out. I said they're terrible, but I mean if they're left to do their own thing, then they will do damage. So, kill that off. Probably want to kill off these ones as well. The pack of Salamanders are pretty good. They do more damage, they're more of a pain in the ass. Oh, it's so tempting to Warp Storm Doom Rocket this right now. Okay, let's engage the Spear Riders on the flank with Ikit Claw and the Doom Flayers. I'll also throw my Doom Wheel in there as well. To be fair, that line is holding quite well. Get those into the Sacred Croxagores. Push these forwards into Sarah Spears. Okay, cool. Keep chasing after the old one Spear Riders. And the assassin help out with the Sacred Croxagores. Oh, nice. I think that's more or less it. We destroyed the Cold One Spear Riders quite nicely. And these must be free to fire completely. I don't know why they're not. We'll move them slightly and they might acquire new targets.
More systems on. Forward.
I'm gonna have this group move and attack the skink cohorts. It might be the ground might be stopping them there from acquiring targets. Let's move them back up on the hill a bit.
Clan Skryre. crackling guy. Yes, yes. We okay? How? Quick and a car. The bits.
Okie dokie. They're all going to run away. Let's hold them in position if we can. Slow them down as they run away. Oh, this is a settlement battle, isn't it? I'll just end it there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the lizardmen units have a lot of health, so they weren't really going down as quickly as usual. But in the end, the same sort of thing still happened. It's just my frontline troops had to defend a little. So that's going to be like Hexawattle's armies more or less destroyed. And we're going to occupy the Ziggurat of Dawn. Thank you very much. Also lovely. Perfect vigor for Ikit Claw now as well. Right, next up will be Hexawattle itself, so it might be worth starting to destroy these buildings. And we can also start hitting the old world colonies as well. I can't get past those guys, so we'll just have to kind of move up as close as we can and hope they don't attack Tor Everest straight away, like assault it straight away. I don't think they'll be able to because they don't have any artillery pieces. Yeah, so they'd have to make siege equipment. But yeah, that was a good old battle. And now we've opened the doors to destroy Hexawattle, who aren't very strong at all. They only have like, what, 4 settlements? So we can take Hexawattle from them, which will stop them from recruiting anything nice, and then just continue to sweep through the rest of the buildings nearby. I'm definitely going to have to get Arcstorm to come and deal with Tor Dranil. Actually, no, we were going to do that with Federif, weren't we? So he can move up there and help try and take that out soon. But unfortunately, yeah, that's been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. Next time around, we'll head towards Hexawattle, and I'll also be trying to clean up some of these some more of these Eotane settlements further up. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.